Tonight at 5, a decades-old cold case involving a missing teen who was later found dead in Livingston County has finally been solved tonight. Thanks to DNA technology, investigators have identified the suspect. Our Andres Gutierrez has more tonight on the Redford Township woman who was strangled to death and why the family still, after all these years, will not be able to get justice.
There was no tips, there was no evidence, there was no indication that would lead us to Charles Shaw.
That would be this man, who the Livingston County Sheriff's Office says kidnapped and killed 19-year-old Christina Castiglione in March of 1983. She was last seen walking on 5 Mile near Lola Park.
She was observed by a friend of hers at the time who was passing by in a car. He asked to be dropped off, and then he went to walk towards her and never found her.
10 days later, police did. Christina's body was at the Oak Grove State Game Area in Deerfield Township. During an autopsy, they collected and preserved DNA evidence that in the early 2000s was entered into an FBI database, but no hits.
This case has transcended a lot of people that have worked here. Changes in our property room, the list goes on and on.
Last year, the cold case unit applied and received a grant through Season of Justice, a nonprofit dedicated to funding DNA testing on unsolved homicides. Using that money, they sent the 1983 DNA samples to Othram, a forensics lab in Texas.
And then they were able to locate a single hit within the DNA genealogy sites that came back to a living uncle of the suspect. And then they were able to build a family tree from that uncle to where we are today.
Investigators learned that 26-year-old Charles Shaw died in Detroit due to accidental sexual asphyxiation 8 months after Christina's murder. It's unclear if the two ever knew each other.
I can tell you the ex-wife, she believed that something like this could have happened at some point during their marriage. She wasn't overly surprised. But she was more than helpful in bringing this to resolution.
The sheriff commends his team of former and current law enforcement for bringing some closure in this case.
With us, it's a priority. And if we can resolve these things, then we will.
The cold case unit is now reviewing other unsolved cases to figure out which ones could benefit from this technology. Reporting in Howell, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.